All right, chat. I cannot hold that long today. Not feeling 100% today, unfortunately. But that's all right. Oh, that is all right. I'm trying to get two things synced up. So YouTube does a thing now. Hold on. I need to move this way. Yeah, there we go. YouTube does a thing now where like they're sending a horizontal stream and a vertical stream automatically for whatever that's worth. You can kind of see it here. And well, I guess on the horizontal stream you can't. So I'm testing that, see how it does. And I don't know what it's gonna do. We'll see. So, but yeah, we'll see if this does it, because this is YouTube's new way of like, we're gonna get you more discoverability. We're gonna get you more things done. And I'm like, sure. They just do the feature. They didn't tell you how to use it. And like, you can't control the vertical stream at all. It just like happens. So there's manual ways to like do a vertical stream and whatnot. Probably is better, but there's a lot of like CD key things you gotta do and fun stuff like that. And I don't really care enough to do that. So testing that out, see how that runs. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not. I don't really know. But anyway, Beast Now, welcome to chat. What's up? Hopefully you're doing well, man. Hopefully you had a good week. Hopefully everyone had a good week. Alex, which is now showing the opposite. Again, thank you, YouTube, for switching it once again. I'm going to be getting a talking to from my boss. They had a big wig come in trying to see if they could get them to give the university money for a new track, and the dome wasn't cleaned perfectly. Try not to freak out, but my boss, who's usually impressed with my cleaning, wasn't happy. With that, anything like that, I always find it, for me personally, when I like mess up at work, or you know, the boss isn't happy, you always look at things from their perspective, right? It's probably because like top down they're getting pressure, and I always approach it as like, look, I understand where you're coming from, right? I understand that you're getting pressure from top down, and I understand that, you know, I like to think that I do a pretty good job most of the time, but obviously this one wasn't up to snuff. So please, like, give me recommendations of what I need to do in the future to be better successful, for not only for myself, but for you as well. And because a lot of like bosses, because I've been a boss, right? I've had people work under me. It's always frustrating when like people under you is like, well, it's not my fault. Like, I did everything perfectly. And it's like, it's not always like I'm saying like you did something wrong. Is that we need to work together as a team to like figure this out, type of thing. So whenever like an employee of mine was like proactive about it, and it's like, look, we didn't do, I recognize we didn't hit the goals that we wanted to achieve. So how do we hit those goals? And now it turns a table of like, instead of being about how like it's your fault or my fault or whatever, it's a positive spin on like, well, how do we improve the future situation? I don't know your boss. I don't know if it'll work well with them, but in general, that's worked well for me in general. And as somebody who's not in charge, right? Someone that's underneath, I do it the same way, the other way around too. Like if something doesn't come together perfectly, I was like, all right, I understand that we fell short. So what do I have to do? What do we have to do to get ourselves to that next level, right? To get the desired outcomes. Hopefully that works. Beasto says you're probably not feeling well because of that hoodie. Well, right now, no, we're losing 14-7, so that's not great. We lost last week, so oh well. Awful weekend. My Cubs are out of the playoffs. Yeah, I was in LA, so I was watching a lot of the Phillies and Dodgers games, which was, well, when the Phillies won, it was interesting because all the Dodgers fans were just like basically on suicide watch. But other than that, it was a good matchup. And then the last game was while I was at the airport, so I was just like chilling, watching all that. So traveling has wiped you out, made you ill. Yeah. So my issue was, I do this to myself every single time, where I take a red eye, and I do it because I'll get home sooner, and then like I could just like power nap the day and then like not completely waste my next day, versus like when you're physically traveling, you're wasting your next day. So usually that works well, but the night before that I only got like 5 hours of sleep. I just wasn't sleeping well. And I could feel like the head cold starting. And then it leads to the next night when I did the red eye, I like did not sleep on the plane. So in like 48 hours, I slept like 7 hours total. And I was already getting congested. And my issue was, so recently for work, I've been having a lot of stress and anxiety. So when I stress and anxiety, I clench my teeth and grind my teeth a lot. So all my teeth are really sore. Well, anyway, right here is where the sinus pressure is. And my teeth have long roots. So I could feel the sinus pressure pushing against the root of this tooth right here. So if I bite down like just a little bit there, it's like shooting pain. So I'm constantly been chewing on one side of my mouth, and I can't do anything with the other side of my mouth. So it has not been fun. It has not been enjoyable. So I'm still have a cold or a sinus infection, I guess, not even really a cold, and getting through that, which is fine. But it's the pain that's the worst part right now. Because like every time I go to eat something, it's just like, ow. And like at first I was like, oh no, like something's wrong with my tooth. Because I first noticed it when I bit down on a sandwich. And I was like, I cracked a tooth or something. But like, it's not like, it's not a, like usually when you
Hello there.
Hey Keith. Usually when you screw up your tooth or something, like it constantly gets worse and worse and worse. And now it's kind of flatlined. Where like it's just like a constant nagging pain. Oh good, we're losing 21-7. A constant nagging pain now. And it's just like I need to get through this sinus infection because I leave in 2 days, less than 2 days, less than 48 hours for another trip. And I already travel poorly with pressure. Like my eardrums do really, really bad with sinus pressure. So like I've blown out my eardrums before. So I need to like kind of get this like close to good. And then when I'm actually on the flight, I'm going to be all hopped up on all sorts of medication. It's going to be a really rough travel day for me. But luckily I have not a built-in day, but like I get in to Puerto Rico early on Wednesday and the event's not till nighttime. So I'm hoping I can like get there and like nap and then like go to the event and then leave early and then like rest and hopefully be good for Thursday. Friday is the main thing, and then Saturday we just travel back, so hopefully I can get a good night's rest and go from there. So but yeah, it's usually with travel I'm not too bad, but yeah, it's a little rough. So Famous Taco, thank you for your Prime sub, dude. 11 months, let's go. Appreciate you, dude. You're 1 month away from that 12 months. Let's go. But I appreciate the support, dude. I always seem to get sick when I'm home versus when I'm away. Yeah. I'm usually at home. I'm really good because I take all my supplements and all that fun stuff. So I take everything and I'm pretty good. And I like loaded up before I went and I did stuff while I was gone, but it was just lack of sleep caught me. And I had to do most of my work inside of a hotel room. So it's just like that recycled dry air. Like dry air gets to me really bad. And it just like knocked me out. Dodgers Brewers NLCS, we all lose. Go whoever wins the ALCS. I know I shouldn't root for the Blue Jays, but I am rooting for the Blue Jays type of thing. Because why not? Like Vlad Guerrero Jr. is fun to watch, so I'm kind of rooting for them. That was me when I came back from Japan and couldn't sleep on the overnight flight back. Yeah, like when I've gone to China, and China was 18 hours. Like I didn't sleep the entire time. It was crazy. Apparently there was a fight at the end of the Chiefs-Lions game last night. Lions player didn't want to shake Mahomes' hand. It's ironic because Mahomes has a tendency not to do that. Like I don't even hate on Mahomes that much. Like I think he's fine, but he does stuff like that all the time. He like makes snarky comments. So I was just like, okay. I actually like Mahomes' wife more than anything else, Brittany, because she's so just like over the top sarcastic. I love it. A famous taco, tooth pain is the worst. Have some basil. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't mind sinus problems. Like, sinus infections I get all the time, and I don't mind that. But this time when it's affecting my tooth, and it's all because, again, like just me grinding my teeth from anxiety. Like when I wake up from sleeping, I can feel myself like tense and stressed. So I've been trying to be more cognizant of it and stop doing it, but It's not enough. It's not enough, unfortunately. I hope you start feeling better soon. It really sucks. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I'll get through it. Like, again, it'd be really nice if on Wednesday morning I'm feeling like mostly normal. If I'm still like sick Wednesday morning, it's gonna be a long time because I'll have to take like nonstop decongestants while I'm flying, and that's just like a lot of not Benadryl. I forgot what the other ingredient is, but it's just gonna be like a lot of like drugs to take in a short amount of time. And I'm just not gonna be great. Not great, Bob. It was also my fault too, because before I flew out, when I was starting not to feel great, I had like a beer or two, so I was dehydrating myself on top of it, which is always the worst thing. Like, I know everyone likes to drink at airports, and like having a beer isn't bad, but I had two, and you just start dehydrating. You're taking medicine, so your dehydration you're drier even more, I should say, and we recycle air. Like, it's just like it's a bad cocktail in general. It always ends poorly. So, oh well. I'm fine with either of the ALCS. Who's the other team that's in it? I can't remember who the Blue Jays are playing. I also don't like Jones, the Chiefs defensive lineman. A few weeks ago, he refused to get off the bench to shake hands with the when they lost. Yeah. The Mariners. My Mariners. Hey, under wrong hat. Welcome. Gap, welcome. Mariners. Yeah, okay. I could be fine with the Mariners, too. I'm fine with that. Cyber Jays, bless you. Hope you get better. Appreciate you. Ginger 07s. Yeah. That's the thing, like, because Novels was like, are you going to stream tonight? I was like, I have to. Like, I have to come back for at least one. And I was going to originally play a game, like a board game. I was like, I can't even do that. Like, my head is so all over the place right now. So, like, we'll probably end up playing video games a little bit later, but I can't even just, like, I went to, like, the thought process of playing Marvel Champions, like, just thinking about it. And I was like, I'm exhausted. And it was funny too, because today's just a busy day at work. Tomorrow was too. More TCG store? No, we're gonna do Hades probably. The problem with TCG store, I think, and I don't want to look at it, is the last time we played, I'm pretty sure I didn't save. I think I just closed out, and I'm afraid to look back at it because I don't think it has an auto save function. And I'm really upset, and I don't want that anger to come out right now. So right now it's very Schrodinger's cat. Is it saved? Is it not? Maybe not. So I don't really remember. But oh well. I mean, if I lose the progress, it's fine. I'd rather do it when I'm not feeling sick, and then I'll just like figure it out. I splurged this weekend and got some Magic the Gathering cards, but not any of them. Spider-Man cards, but a whole booster box to crack some packs. I didn't do it often, but it was blast nice. Nice. What's in the box? I just got Agent of Apocalypse and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Been playing lots of new heroes. Nice. How you liking them? I did finally break down, and on Prime Day. Hold on. I'm a little slow. I did get the Film Fatale pack for Arkham Horror, and I said I wasn't going to do it, but it was on sale, like very on sale. So I didn't get the Investigators yet. I'm waiting to find them on sale. But the Drowned City was like $30 or something on Amazon. So I got it. I don't know when I'll play it. Soonish. I hear Civil War is coming out this week, but I think, yeah, I'm not sure. In the States, maybe. Not 100% sure. That's one of those things, like, I haven't even gotten a shipping notification, so usually when I get the shipping notification, it's like a week later I get it, so hopefully soon. I got the latest Ashes expansion yesterday for my subscription. Don't have the actual Ashes Kickstarter stuff yet, though. That's hilarious. Might as well play Midnight Suns. That's what I'm doing. I don't have it downloaded. I mean, you had to get it, right? Yeah. Maria Hill is powerful, but slower in multiplayer. Nick is freaking cool. Yeah, Nick is cool. I enjoyed playing Nick Fury. He was fun. He was definitely fun to dive into. Did you get the heroes for that cycle too, or just the big boxes? Because Age of Apocalypse has some good heroes too, right? Age of Apocalypse. All right, Iceman now, Jubilee now. Oh, Nightcrawler, Magneto. Yeah, they were fun. I mean, a lot of people liked Iceman. I just thought it was expensive. Jubilee, I have some issues with. And then Black Panther, yeah, Black Panther's fine. Silk is good from the Falcon, but Winter Soldier is really good too. So, like what Bishop, right? Do you believe Iceman, Magneto, Nightcrawler? Yeah, Nightcrawler. I feel like I wasn't as big of a fan of. Like not that I hate Nightcrawler. I don't know. I just like he like clicked and he didn't. You know what I mean? So. I picked up Falcon, Winter Soldier. Oh, Grant Ward is my new favorite ally, better than Nick Fury. Yeah, when he works, it doesn't punch you in the face, right? Iceman, the inefficient Hulk, basically. Not a fan of Bamf. I actually like the Bamf mechanic. I feel like I just get it always at the wrong times and whatnot. Not that it's bad. Like it's weird. I liked Nightcrawler. And I think I just played him a lot in the beginning. And I was just like, okay. Like, that's good. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's fine. So I wasn't like overly like, he's amazing or anything like that. I think I just played him a bunch. And I was like, okay. My picture of how they would do Nightcrawler is almost exactly how they did it in that color, which I was like, way to go. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they did it. I think thematically they did it the right way. Oh yeah, I guess I haven't been live since we had the MJ interview, right? Hopefully everyone liked that. That was some of the most fun I had. Okay. I like Nightcrawler, but he feels like one of those heroes that I tread water with. Like you're waiting for his big drop card to hit at the right time. And maybe it's because I'm not a big protection player either. I think it would work really well. I mean, you don't even need to use it, but I feel like he makes a lot of sense there. And it's just one of those things that, like, you know, I didn't really do a ton with. Nightcrawler is great in aggression, but he's made for protection. Just throwing a bunch of retaliate and he'll slowly kill the villain. Yeah. That makes sense. That was a great interview, dude. I wanted more, actually. I was not ready for it to be over that quickly. I know. Well, on the good side, love the MJ interview. Appreciate that, Cap. On the bright side, we will be talking again soon. So MJ has her expansion coming out for Earthborn coming out, I think relatively soon-ish. Like in the next month or so. So once that comes out or is about to come out, we're going to talk about that. The problem is I feel like I just know nothing about Earthborn Rangers. So I feel like I can't talk about it, you know what I mean? But hopefully MJ can guide me through it. Are you going to try to be an Earthborn Covenant or Convert? I don't know. I want to see what MJ stuff is and how it works with the core game, because that's what I would invest in. I'm a bit like, I will trust MJ to do the right thing, or like not do the right thing, do a thing that I think would be really fun and enjoyable to me. So with that being said, maybe that's how I end up doing, like maybe that's what gets me into it, you know what I mean? I don't have patience for 1,000 cuts of gameplay. I just want to smash. I love Nightcrawler, but I also love protection and support multiplayer. On game night, I kind of take the back seat and let the others bring the fight. There you go. Yeah, so he makes a lot of sense for you. Then actually, to be honest, Iceman's probably gonna make a lot of sense for you too, because Iceman I think is really strong when you could just basically protect for the table, and it's really kind of cool. Like it's a really cool like feeling in general. I finally got a few games in this weekend with Winter Soldier. It was a lot of fun. Still a Falcon Shuri Silk to try. Winter Soldier is a lot of fun. I think Caleb did a really good job with Winter Soldier. Also, welcome ND board gamer. Good luck with Falcon. I mean, I know a lot of people like him. I was kind of lukewarm on Nightcrawler and solo, but really enjoyed him in multiplayer. He could do a ton of damage and protection. Yeah, that makes sense. He's so good at defending in multiplayer too. Group protection for the table is my favorite protect everyone build. Do you use these counters as like a form of your protection? Out of curiosity. Just put down. Okay. Earthborn took me a while to finally get into, but you have to keep playing. If you go off the first 2 or 3 days, then you might walk away with it unimpressed. Once you get about day 9, it starts going okay. All right, this is interesting. So what's the goal? Right, let me put it that way. What's the goal of Earthborn? Because they kind of talked themselves out of me getting into it when they were like, there's no combat and there's no like there's no combat and there's no enemy. And that might have changed at some point. Like that might have been like earlier prototype stuff. I don't really know. But like when they said that, I was like, I need like an objective. And like if the objective is just to explore things, I'm not necessarily interested in that. You know what I mean? Groot's fun because using his counters prevent him taking damage, which can trigger protection cards, allowing him to ready for more defenses. Okay, I get it. I did with Lime one time way back playing against my type, but it was super good and impressive. Nice. I'll have to watch that or go back and watch that if it's on a video. I think it's because I'm so brainwashed by Groot and Solo that you want to protect the counters at all costs. So let's sneeze. So yeah, I'm brainwashed that way. So if I were to cut it down to its simplest form, you can contemplate Earthborn in 2 different ways. Kind of do whatever you want and not pay attention to the main storyline, or play the main storyline. Both are which completely valid ways to play the game, because the way you build characters is similar to how you build a arc. So is there like an enemy? Like what's the goal? I guess. I was on a live stream, I think, but not sure it's still around. It was over a year ago. I can find it. Through the power of AI, I can find anything. I want Hawkeye to work. Just be hoping for Hawkeye 2.0 at this point. Let's say you could say there is a protagonist. Yes. And okay. All right, that's fair. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably get it at some point. Most likely I'll probably get it. I don't know if Team Covenant does a sale on it for Black Friday. Wait, misplay. Where'd you get it for $80? I only saw it for 100 on Covenant. Civil War is supposed to come out this week, yeah? Hope my Game Nerds pre-order doesn't take too long to ship. I also have Game Nerds. I have not gotten an order yet. When Zom, when I get the shipping notification, it's usually a week later, so. Under the wrong hat. Welcome to chat. I love Hawkeye versus Retaliate. So nice. He powers up and then the arrows start flying. Nice. Oh, BG Marketplace. Okay, nice. Nice. Fair warning, a lot of reading. I mean, like a lot of reading. Is it in the rule book? Because if it is, I think I can have AI read it to me. I've seen people do that now, where they load it into AI and it reads it for you. So that may be the route we take. Good evening to you. I appreciate it, dude. I know Andy Navarro is very big into like very story-based things and whatnot, and text and whatnot. So I won't be too upset with that. And like I've played other games where we had that. Etherfields had a lot-ish reading. And what was the other one? What was that big box game that recently came out? Not recently, just years ago now. That we did once on stream. And then I got copyright strike for it. Not a strike. Copyright something. Claim. Nah, whatever. So small kind of spoiler. Let's see, you build a character you start off with in a town you want to speak to, and when you like the options of different conversations based off the way your character's designed, and then you read it out of a book and rinse and repeat, and it's quite a lot of that. Huh. All right. I'm probably just gonna get it. Again, I want to see if Team Covenant has a sale on Black Friday, and I'll probably get it then. I don't think they normally do, but we'll see. There's just a lot I want to get to too. So I'll see what MJ's expansion is. If MJ's expansion looks cool, then I'll definitely get it. Short stream tonight. We'll get more Malazan time, I guess. Are you on book 8 yet? Or book 9? Dream whatever? Now that you surpassed me. But yeah, hopefully everyone's last week was good. Hopefully everyone had a good time last week. Did she say what her expansion would be titled or when it was coming out? She just said soon. Hold on. She's supposed to warn me of hold on, let me look it up. But yeah, let me check. Definitely like stands true to being a campaign game where you really want to play through the whole game so much. It's more like Arkham than Marvel, but they have 4 aspects like Marvel, so it's a weird blend. Okay. So yeah, I think she's the legacy of the ancestors. I think she's a part of, but I don't know if that's a part of her expansion or not. I'll ask. I'll email her. I'm about 100 pages into Toll the Hounds. Okay, nice. And they just added a new 5th class that's doing with like some weird spirit stuff or something. So that might be part of MJ's thing. Okay. I just worked at the New York Comic Con for the first time at a live stream booth, and it was crazy. Met Arthur Adams and got a signed classic X-Men poster. That's awesome. How was it there? I assume the Javits Center. I wonder if Earthborn has anything in their site. Because they have a new game coming out too, right? Hub World? Hub World? It's a non-solo game, I know that much. Let's see. They have Earthborn. They have updates. All updates. That's their podcast stuff. I don't want that. Let's see. Legacy. Wait. Legacy of the Ancestors. Steward of the Valley. Into the Path. Carterata stuff. They have upgrades. Oh my god. They're going to make me go broke with all this stuff. Their playmats. The first major expansion, travel into a hidden underground realm that's entirely new campaign. It's an essential purchase. Huh. I have to look. Let's keep an eye on it. I'm sure MJ will say something. But yeah, I'll find out what it is, especially once I get back from work travel. But yeah, so then my weekend after getting back, past 2 days, has basically just been me sleeping, which has been terrible. Though we had a fun run, so I was all hopped up on medicine for a fun run. It was only a mile, so it wasn't bad. But yeah. What was the Arkham Horror box you have? This one? It's the new expansion, the Drowned City. So I got the scenario pack, Film Fatale, and this was Waleed and Duke and Nicholas Corey did this one. And Villain Theory said it's really, really good. All their scenario packs are like really good. And then this one is their newest one. This was the one when they announced it was like, it's Cthulhu. And everyone freaked out because they said when they did Cthulhu, they were going to be done with Arkham Horror. And then they were like, no, the game is changing forever. And then apparently they kind of oversold that. And I guess it is slightly going a new direction, but it's not quote unquote changing forever. So I'm not 100% sure on it. But I know Duke is good with scenarios, so we'll see. We'll see. What are y'all going to do tonight? Probably just Hades 2, I think. So I have the extra cards box if you want to play with, like, say, 2 people and have a full set of cards with both players. I do think novels may potentially Earthborn because it's not horror. It's more like nature. I can give you one of those extra sets of cards. It's more use than mine. Possibly. I don't know. Because if I just get the thing, I might just get the thing. You know what I mean? They said the game is changing forever, and people totally read 1,000% into that. Well, it's really funny because it was the same guy that had a studio thing that did the whole like, we're doing the current thing and all your old stuff from Marvel Champions is gonna be useless. Like he's not a marketer. He seems very good as a studio head. He's not a good marketer, and they should not let him talk marketing things. They're going in the direction of build your own investigator. Yeah. I have to get the investigator box still too. Persona 5 Royal update. The game has gone off the rails. Let's go. I'm now fighting a god? Question mark on December 24th. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I can't remember. Hold on. I need to look up some spoilers for a second. Okay, yeah. So you get near the end where I guess it's somewhat important to note without spoiling anything. There are several ways the game can end. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Persona 4 Golden was famous with this. I think Persona 4 as well, but especially Golden was famous with this because people like it wasn't obvious how to get the good ending, or it wasn't as obvious. And people kept getting the bad ending, and they thought like that was the end of the game, and it's pretty hilarious. The Arkham Horror card game. We still have the old the old Fantasy Flight board game. It's still a big favorite. The original Arkham games, like if you get like the repackage, it's really nice now. But the first handful of them are so good. They're so good. Like, well, this game escalated. Yeah, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. All of them kind of like really pick up at the end, and you're like, this is kind of insane of what we're doing. I've been playing Hades 2 and Ghosts. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Hades 2. Well, I mean, I guess like 25 hours, but for me, that's a lot. It's so good. My friends wanted to play Arkham Horror board game on Friday the 13th. What could go wrong? We lost as fast as you possibly could, lose in 7 turns. That's hilarious. We never played the board game. I liked it though. It's a fun game. The card game is really good. Love them both. Like every confidant is maxed out. Good. Good. It's good min-maxing, Joshy. It's like to hear. Did you get all the test questions right and everything? It's also fun when you replay it because you get to keep some of your stats for things. So like you get to see certain routes that you never got to see in the beginning, like small things, not big things. I have boxes I'm looking at on sale for Arkham Horror 2nd Edition. Nice. Top of the class twice. Nice. Hey Ziggy, welcome to chat. Yeah, I still have to beat the expansion for Persona 3 or Persona 3 Reload. It's just so boring. The answer is like the DLC pack. And it's just, I forgot how slow it was. I just want to finish it. I'm like just like rushing through it at this point. I'm back in Pokemon Scarlet with no badges. I thought a level 22 Hawlucha would listen to me. I was mistaken. That's hilarious. I haven't played Pokemon in a while. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of Hades too. I want to get back into like Zelda because I love Zelda games. I haven't played them in so long. I'm hoping to play them again soon, but we'll see. We'll see. Should I get them since I enjoy Persona 5 Royal? So, what I would say is Persona 3 Reload without the expansion is a phenomenal game. It's absolutely phenomenal. It will be a more simpler version of Persona 5 Royal. Persona 3 Reload is simpler, but the art style is very the same. The combat's very the same. So like you'll grasp it very quickly. Super depressing, like super depressing. Persona 4 Golden is probably one of my favorite JRPGs of all time. It's my favorite Persona game. But it's kind of nostalgic too for me. But they are doing a re-release of Persona 4 Golden called Persona 4 something. What are they calling it? Persona 4. It's another R thing. Revival. Persona 4 Revival. But we don't know when it's coming out. But Persona 4 Golden's like graphics aren't as good looking and stuff. Like a lot of the characters have kind of like a dead face going on. But I think it's really good. I think it's really fun. It's really enjoyable. So personally, I think if you like Persona 5 Royal, I would get Golden, especially if it's not that expensive. But yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing Persona Royal 3 on and off for months now, and I'm kind of sick of seeing Tartarus. Yeah, like the Persona 3 Reload, Tartarus can get boring after a while. It picks up with the story, but I mean, you're just in Tartarus. Like that's your like it's an easier game in that sense. Persona 4 Golden, I still think is like the better version of it. But Persona 3 is just, I think it's a really good story, just really depressing story. But the answer for Persona 3 Reload is just like, I know what the story is because I played the original, but it's just like, ugh, it takes so long to get anywhere. Like if you hate Tartarus, you'll hate the answer. I've always wanted an Eldritch Horror board game. Anyone played it? I have not. I played the dice game version of it though. You see the new Horrors and Co-op deck builder coming out? I have not. Horrors and Co-op. From IV Studios? Ooh, I know that company. Why do I know that company? What else do they do? Oh, they emailed me about something. Wasn't about that. Oh, was it about that? Oh, they did Moonrakers. That's right. I feel like they emailed me about something. Something weird. I like the art for it. Share your link and get 15% commission. I like the little dice towers. First edition hardcover narrative book. But talk about ways that like board gamers are trying to make, or board game companies are making money now is by printing books. Like I'm not faulting them. Like it's just, it gets funny how that's like grown, you know? Oh, it's got the foreteller app. Let's go. Botsnator. Oh, look at those Kickstarter exclusives. Ah. Means I'll have to buy them separately. If they do that. They certainly got a lot of people that preview it. Holy cow. Jeez. Why not me? Digimon Stories Time Stranger is new and I'm really enjoying it. What's that? Is that a board game or a regular game? We don't mind losing at Arkham Horror. Very thematic. What's your favorite game to lose? I mean, Arkham Horror is probably the best game to lose. Because it tells a story. Etherfields wasn't bad to lose either. Because it felt like it told a story. Though it was kind of frustrating at the end. Any game that's quick, I don't mind losing either. Like 20 strong, if I lose that, like it's fine, you know what I mean? That's a good question. The Seer one, the hockey was fine to lose. Because again, it's quick. It's just if it's quick. This is like one of the things I don't like about like Gloomhaven, right? Like if you lose a scenario in Gloomhaven, you spent 3 hours doing it, just like Eldritch Horror was like Arkham Horror Light, but it actually takes a little longer. I love Eldritch Horror. It was my first big entry in the board game space. I have all of it. Nice. And Moonrakers, if we're talking about new games on crowdfunding, Threshold, I'm super excited for. Oh, Open Owl. What did Open Owl do? Mythwind. That sounds familiar. Huh. Okay. So, oops. I like this art though. Deck of cards. Man, everyone's going with deck of card stuff. We had a whole podcast about that a while ago. Huh. I have to check that out more. Just spend all the money. Bro, I can't. Have you looked at Unbreakable? It's for the same company that does Warp's Edge. Wait, like the Unbreakable game? Like the infamous one that stole everyone's money? Hold on. Who's it by? Unbreakable. His TCG is popping up right now. Oh my god, Amazon can't load. It might not be what I'm thinking of though. What game am I thinking of that's Unbreakable? It's got like a thief on the front of the cover. And it's really, really famous because they stole everyone's money. And then like later printed it and then asked people to rebuy it. Super welcome to chat. I can't do Kickstarter right now. I just backed a boss battler. And the next stuff for the Elder Scrolls game drops in GameFound tomorrow. Oh my god, don't even remind me. Don't even remind me about that. Unstoppable. Oh, from Renegade? Okay, it's not what I thought. Oh yeah, I remember looking at this. I do have to look at that more. I have to keep an eye out for the Elder Scrolls thing. I did the early thing so I can get the free things. So yeah, if you don't know, for the new Elder Scrolls, um, put your thing on now. Hold on, let me get to it. This one. So you got 14 hours left to get like their free gift of whatever just by following the campaign. So make sure you've done that, whether you're going to back it or not, just so you have the option. Because they sell it usually for $5 after the fact. But yeah, I can't even think about this yet. I have to decide if I want to back this. I love Elder Scrolls. It's a phenomenal game. It's a phenomenal game. I just do not play it that much. So I have to see how much it's actually going to like be, you know. I think it's more how long I can survive instead of can I win. I don't mind a few losses with hostage negotiator career. That's a good one too. I don't mind losing in Marvel Champions. There you go. I do it enough. I mean, win. Even losing with hostage negotiator career does kind of work narratively without spoiling anything. That's true. That's true, Joshy. I lose in Spirit Island like all the time. Spider-Man manages the Gathering box. Booster box is only 470. Please, Lord, let the Elder Scrolls stuff be on 200. God willing. Such a board game dev interview, and he was talking about how cards are more fiscally manageable in the tariff environment. Yeah, so I did an interview with the people that did the trekking game when the tariffs first started, and we talked about that. I forgot what the guy's name was. That's how shot my mind is right now. But basically, he was saying that moving forward, you're going to see a lot of cards because it's cheaper and the tariffs are like less on it because it takes less space. Looking forward to the Elder Scrolls one. I'm just terrified to see what the price point is going to be. I know. Me too, man. It's like 4 more areas and 2 more classes. Over under $100. So 4 areas, 2 classes. My guess would be about $150. Or $149, I guess. But they're going to have a ton of add-ons too. Like that's how they always do it, right? So they're going to have like a bunch of random add-ons like add on to it. Oh, there's a lot. Don't you think the enemy abilities are a little too much to track in BOTSE? What, Elder Scrolls? Oh, wait, what's BOTSE? Oh, Betrayal of the Second Era. Duh. Don't you don't have to answer that. No, but that's because I'm used to chip theory games. Because I'm used to how they work, like compared to like Cloudspire or Too Many Bones, it's kind of like what I'm used to. So, I mean, it's kind of a lot, I guess, but I don't know. Like it's just what it is. I don't know. And like Too Many Bones, like it got to the point where like you had what their chip said, and then you had what enemy cards said, then you have all your stuff on top of it, and it's just like blah. Like so. Berserk the board game. Not used to them yet. Yeah, like Hoplo is the easiest implementation of it, but it's still not like super easy. You know, it's definitely more manageable, I should say. So I get it though. Like I don't disagree, but I think yeah, it's just because like I've been playing those games for so long. For me, the hardest part with the Elder Scrolls was it just felt like there was like a lot of like random things to kind of like keep track of in between, and I felt like I was getting like lost in there. And if I remember our campaign, I felt like we had to rush a bit, but maybe that's a part of what they're doing, so you just don't get overpowered. So, hey, Fat Kid Paladin, thanks for following on Kick, dude. I appreciate it. Vampires and werewolves. I feel like there are more than 2 classes. I don't know, plus dice. All right, so wait. Let's see if it says it. That doesn't say it. Okay, heroes. Okay, so 2. Okay, so they're having. Oh, okay. So they're gonna have one expansion of Elsewire, right? Home to the. I'm gonna mispronounce all these names. Gadget. Elsewhere is a land. Okay, so a whole nother land. So one land. Somerset is another land. Fur and Fang. Okay. Shadow. All right, so there's more content than I'm even telling you about. Yeah, so I would assume like each of these expansion boxes would be like $50. So 50, 100. Let's just say this one's 50. Ugh. Yeah, it might be like 200 all in. Ugh. Ugh. I can't. It is under FAQ. Yeah, I appreciate it. I think we have the second edition board game, a very big board. The third edition is definitely prettier modular board. Pronounced elsewhere. Oh, elsewhere. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Only reason I like GameFound is I can finance it. It is nice. It is nice. Yeah, we'll see. I'm still gonna put it at 150 for like gameplay all in. And I think it's gonna be like another $50 of like something weird. And then I'm going to guess. I haven't looked at the mod section, so I'm a mod on their Discord to see if they say anything. I'm gonna guess that they're also using this as a way for like to do another print run of Elder Scrolls in the hopes that like people that were kind of hesitant about it the first time around now realize that like it's rated so highly they'll do well. It feels like this is their strategy for a lot of things with chip theory, because they've done this a few times. They did this with Burn Cycle. They kind of did this with Hoplo. Not too many bones, but they did this. Hold on, wait. They did this. Okay, Cloudspire was. I don't think they were ever supposed to do this. They just did it to like appease people. But yeah, so Pandora's Box was okay. Wait, let's back up. So they had Burn Cycle, right? Then they did the second Burn Cycle. Oh, this is the second Burn Cycle. They did the Burn Cycle reprint, right? Basically, because they wanted to capitalize. This whole thing was interesting to me. So OG Burn Cycle. For those that know, I was a playtester for it. D20 sounds like a chill Cali guy when he's sick. So OG Burn Cycle came out around the same exact time as Final Girl, and Final Girl got crazy amounts of hype, and they came out with their second edition right when the first edition was gaining all this hype. So their second Kickstarter of Final Girl like sold really well. So anyway, they literally said this on their Discord. I think not in the mod section, so hopefully I'm not saying something out of pocket here. But they literally said they wanted to quickly do another reprint because this was getting a lot of like buzz around it. And it did not sell what they thought it was going to. I'm pretty sure in the Discord they openly said they were hoping this number was closer to $1 million. And it just wasn't. So that's why like I don't think moving forward you'll see much of Burn Cycle at all. Right. So that's that. So they did anyway a reprint of that. Then they had 20 Strong, which was a massive success for them because not due to this amount, but because of like the amount of people that backed it was like double, right? So they had a lot of people that bought into it. Elder Scrolls obviously did really well, capitalized on that. Hoplo's Pandora's Box is like the expansion is not massive, like it's a smaller expansion, so it was another way to like gain a pretty good amount of money. Roth was just Roth. I don't know what they're doing with that. Neon Rain is fine. That's kind of really the other teams, like Chip Theory Games folded in. What is it, Game Nights or whomever that they bought out. Tanglewoods is again, it's a smaller expansion, right? I don't think it's that big of an expansion, but they added on a lot of stuff. This was a game for the thrown together game for the tariffs, right? Because it's just a card game, so they want to see how well it did. Obviously did really well. And then Cloudspire, pretty much the only reason I did this is because the community is like begged for the end of Cloudspire, because the end of the second wave of Cloudspire, which did not sell that well, basically makes overtures to the third and like some other stuff going on. Like you literally have chips, or a chip, I should say, that relates to things that haven't come out yet. So they finally said like, okay, we're just going to give you it. And this is why it's going to be the final campaign. Like we're done with it. And the only reason this funding number is so high is because everyone that was kind of on the fence about Cloudspire was like, okay, we need to go all in. Like this is probably your last shot to get it. So yeah. So Elder Scrolls will be interesting to see if it's just like a full blown second thing, or it's really just like small things. Hope you're not too sick. Hey, Mike James, I am not doing well. I will say that. It's pretty rough today. The future again, yeah. My LGS has gotten it stock 4 times and sold it 4 times. Nice. Finance, that's when you're in deep. No, so technically it's smarter to finance a 0% APR, right? Because you can hold the money in your bank account longer to gain interest on it. But yeah, I haven't played Elder Scrolls in a while, but I'm excited for the expansion. It's a great game. Also excited to get the 40 pounds of Cloudspire headed my way. Good luck, man. I can't believe they're doing a chest for this too. 200 social stars in Berserk. If they follow through with a new solo variant for Roth, I'll be super excited. I love Roth. Might be my favorite competitive games. Nice. Hey, Hoorah. How's it going, man? It's been a while. Hopefully you're doing well. No Marble Champions? Nah, I'm sick. I can't do anything. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Final Girl didn't get a Kickstarter soon. Have they announced all 5? Because they said they were going to announce all the games first, or all the expansions first because of the tariffs, right? And then they were going to do it all together. Because that's the option I'm doing, is I'm waiting for it to get to get it all together. You got me sick, D20? Probably. Just got over COVID. Hopefully doing well, man. Mine's a sinus pressure thing, but I've had a lot of stress from work and stuff, so I'm grinding my teeth a lot. So sinus pressure is hitting this tooth. So every time I like bite down slightly, just shooting pain up in the side of my head. I spent too much money on LCGs and board games recently, so I can't see myself getting another one so soon. I've got a lot of Lord of the Rings LCG to play. Let's go. Ashes should be coming in the next 2 months, plus 20 strong. Yeah. Cap, I feel like your board game collection is very similar to mine. I'm waiting for more 20 strong. 20 strong I'm hyped for. I love 20 strong. I'm really just hyped for the little case for them all to be in. But I backed everything for it because I love it. So I am very hyped for this. I'm not even a big fan of Manny's artwork. Like I'm not against it. I'm just not like over the moon for it. But I am very hyped for this. And then Ashes, obviously, I'm very excited for. So you all got this, right? You all got the alloy dice. So we have a bad time at Buddy. So we have had a bad time at Buddyland for the Children of the Corn, but not the Pumpkinhead. But not in the Totally Not Scream. So not so far. Totally Scream was one off out of pocket thing. I thought they were supposed to be doing all of it together though. Shipping is 32 for what, this? The storage case is going to be awesome. Also, Cloudspire will include a 20 strong deck if you added it. I think I did. God, I don't even know. I don't even know what I added and didn't add anymore. I assume I did. Let's see. What did I spend money on? I did. I got all the things. Cloudspire is gonna be the death of me. I don't even know where I'm gonna put that box. Don't even know. Tiger Woods Red is fantastic. Nice. I'm excited for it. Alloy dice. We got a lot of overlap, but I'm hyped for 20 strong. The small and large carriers plus alloy dice. Yeah, let's go. Seems like I would like 20 strong, where would be a good place to start. You could start. Cap, thanks for the gifted sub over on Kickdo. I appreciate that. 20 strong, you could start really anywhere. That's kind of the beauty of it. So you need, hold on. So with it, you need because there's like what, a base game. So basically you need the core box, right? Hold on, does this show it? So you need the dice. Solar Sentinels is like the core box, right? So I think the one of the Tanglewoods has a core box too, and it comes with the dice and the tracker. So you need whatever that core box is. Then after that, you can get any decks you want. Hold on, can we look up? Which Tanglewoods has the core stuff in it? Because I'm pretty sure there's no one, right? Oh, it's right here. So, okay, yeah, Tanglewood's red, like the base pledge. You'll need this or the Solar Sentinels one with it, because that will get you your dice and stuff like that. Once you get that, then you can just pick up packs of cards, whatever is interesting to you. So there you go. One of these core boxes, either one, and then just pick up whatever packs you need. And you usually, Chip Theory Games has a sale on Black Friday. I don't know if they'll put 20 strong on it, but I went all in for Ashes 2. I'm excited for that. Nice. If I go quiet for an extended period of time, it means NyQuil has kicked in. I'm in La La Land. Second we finish this, I'm going to be riding the NyQuil train. I just have so many sleeves I need to purchase. Yeah. I mean, luckily with 20 strong, you only need to put it in the sleeves. So, what 20 strong stuff did you order? I just pre-ordered Tanglewood's red base set. Never played any 20 strong before. I ordered all of it. So I already owned Solar Sentinels. Okay, so hold on. Sorry, it's right over here. So the first wave of stuff looks like this. So this is like what the core box looks like. Okay, super tiny. iPhone 14 for comparison. When you open it, all your dice and stuff is in it, but underneath all of, oh god, I just threw dice everywhere. So you have all your dice. If you got the first ones, they smell like gas. Still smell like gas. They like to gaslight you and say they don't smell bad, but they do. Doesn't matter how long you air them out. Then you have a tracker for a certain scenario thing. This is your rule book. And then inside the box is the deck. Each deck, there's this one, there's Too Many Bones, and there's Hoplomachus. They all play very differently. So it's not just like a reskin, it's a completely different game in the way that it works. So you can put any one of these in there if you want. But inside of it is basically all the other stuff you'll need to play. So you have like your units, you have your enemies, different enemy, like your bosses, and then like different like things you're trying to do, basically, without going too much into the rules. So each box then also has a separate rule book, which I know sounds like it's really confusing, but it's really not once you start playing it, because each box plays slightly differently. So for me, and let me rephrase this. So in their new thing, they have a single case traveling thing where like you throw the dice in here, right? And you can just carry like a deck of cards. So this is like their new carrying case. I think I actually got this one, the monster one. Actually, I might have gotten two to help travel with, but this is like the massive one that's going to hold all their future stuff and like different decks and core boxes and stuff like that. I think I also got this that holds like 3 decks and your dice in there, and then the lid folds out into a thing. So hold on, you can see what this looks like then in this video. So basically it pops open like that. That's into a dice tray, which is just, you know, it's fine. Little fun thing. And then they have a deck holder, dice holder, which should be able to hold the alloy dice, and then more deck holder stuff. So I don't know why it says 3. It feels like it should be able to hold 4, but whatever. But yeah. So that's that. So yeah, you can kind of just get that as you go. I start with 20 strong with red and get Hoplo. It's time to replayability in those 2 decks and will showcase its versatility. Yeah, Hoplo is really good. Too many bones I struggled with a lot. Like I kept losing constantly. But yeah, it is very good. I've only played like 2 campaigns of BOTSE. Then I got Sleeping Gods. Then I got Super the Marvel Champions, which is taking over my free time. But now I got Leviathan, Winds, and Earthborn Rangers. I need more free time. Is 20 strong similar to Ashes? No. It's not. So Ashes is more card driven. 20 strong is more dice driven. Like it's a lot of dice rolling. Like you are just chucking dice. Don't think of it as like a card game. Think of it as a dice chucking game. Watch a playthrough to get the vibe of the game. I think we've done it on stream before. We could do it again when the new stuff comes. But to give you an idea. How many cards is all of Ashes going to be? Oh, yeah, 1900. Yeah, there's going to be a lot. Is this the one where you guys complain about the smell? Yeah, it actually helped clear out my sinuses a little bit, so maybe I should be thanking them. Thought his desk was against the wall. That's my wall. So that is flush against the wall. This is like there's a wall, but there's like I just put up a new bookshelf. So like for those in the Discord have seen it, it's basically some legendary and a bunch of BCW white boxes when none of them are labeled. So it's a mystery of which one I grab. And then one thing is all my buy the same token stuff. On top is buy the same token stuff. And on this one spot is like small box solo games that I could play during lunch really easily. So like when I'm like bored and I don't want to work or whatever, I can just like grab one of those boxes and play. And I have some more boxes of games over there. And then there's a closet with some games. And then downstairs holds a lot of my games. And under this bed is a lot of games too. Yeah, I know now the illusion is gone. I have all the free time. I just don't have the money. And that bed is made entirely out of genius strength and energy cards, basically. Yeah, basically. I also recently, a company sent me this. I have to do a thing on it. So this is from, they want me to promote this. Quasarreal, Cinder Edge is what the book is called. Okay. And they sent this to me and they said, hey, do you want to review it on your channel? I was like, I don't really review it, but I'll play it. But it's like one of those campaign storybook things, right? When you can like on an airplane kind of go through and play it and whatnot. So we're going to do this on one stream and play it, or at least play some of it. Kind of like how we did In the Ashes, which is a really good one too. I don't know if we actually play it. I think we just went through it. But yeah, it's supposed to be like an RPG book and whatnot. And like how to play and all that different stuff. So it's one of those things where just like, I like the idea of like traveling with a book to just do things, but like, you know, it's different like chapters for the story and whatnot. And then, you know, different things that are happening and whatever. So I have to actually like read through it. I think you're supposed to use a deck of cards though. Yeah, I think you're supposed to use a deck of cards. If you draw a joker, shuffle a day. Yeah, I think you need a deck of cards. Which luckily I have a sweet deck of cards, but and then depending on what you draw, like you turn to that page and do that thing. So like if you drew the Jack of Diamonds or something like that, I think you'd do that. So we'll eventually do this. But I think it's like supposed to be like a pretty cheap book too. Oh, and I think there's a random way to do it too. If you don't have access to dice or deck of cards, use the following pages for your prompts and rolls. Just close your eyes and point your finger at something. So you could do it that way too. And then they have lots of random There we go. Numbers and jacks and whatnot. And then they have suits, which are random. So I guess you really don't need a deck of cards. You can just do it randomly that way too, which is actually kind of nice. And then they have a map, which you can draw out. So anyway, we'll do that too. I was going to do it today, but it's like I physically can't. I got one of those interactive comic book game collection things. Yeah. I think you're a werewolf. No, it's funny. Like, companies will send me stuff, but usually they want me to review it. I'm like, I'm not going to review your thing because I know how this game is played, and I am playing that game. The other one we had that they sent, this was a different company. Devier Games sent this. I actually highly recommend this one. In the Ashes, I like that it's hardcover. And I didn't write in this because it's so nice, so I have it on a separate piece of paper. But like the story and the artwork is really good in this one. And you kind of go through and like it shows you like how to attack and whatever. And when you need to do a die roll on the top here, you just flip to a random page. And then like there's a die there, right? So 5 black or whatever, or 5. And like that one's like 5 and 1 on that side or whatever you needed to do. So I like that method too. You just flip to a random page and like boom, that's your dice roll. I don't even know how to review things. Yeah, I played it. It was all right. Yeah, basically. But yeah, I like those book ones. I think that's cool. Like my reviews would just be opinionated based. It's also just like, I don't know. It's silly too in my mind for a lot of reviews. Like unless you're like constantly doing reviews. There's a lot of things when you review. It's just like, it's just my weird opinion, right? Like there's no objective standard of like what books are. Or like how they play or whatever like that. So it's just like, okay, so unless I have a ton of reviews where you all kind of know what I'm into, it's fine. But generally speaking, somebody that's sending you free games wants you to say how great that thing is. So it's just like, okay, you know, cool. So it's really like it's not that it's a no-win situation, but I also don't, I'd rather you sponsor the channel. I'll pay for the game, just sponsor the channel in the long run. But that's not how they do marketing, so that's a whole nother to-do thing. But yeah. It's $1K per startup to 10 stars. Exactly. Hey, I mean, there's a big YouTuber that did that and then nuked his career by doing that. So Pepsi, the choice of a new generation. Like Hulk, this style play is not for everyone. Exactly. But yeah, I mean, again, content creators have done that, or they do that. One got caught pretty obviously. I don't think he ever recovered from it. Let's check. Excuse me. Can you tell when people lost faith in this content creator? Can you tell when they got caught? For their monthly game subscribers for this channel. And they were kind of doing all right until they weren't. And then it hasn't really been good since. If it walks like a duck. How do you get caught? You write an email to the publisher of a game that you gave a bad review to, that if they would sponsor your channel, that you'll be more than happy to update their the review. So that's a short summary. The very general gist was that channel did a review and they said the game wasn't very good, but they also said like they didn't really understand the game, which like to me, how do you review a game that you don't understand? Like that doesn't make sense to me. And that's my other fear, is that like if a game doesn't click, I assume a part of it's because like I'm doing something wrong. So I would need you, if you were giving me like a big game and money, to like it would be in the contract. You have to sit down and play with me to make sure I understand it, right? But they didn't do that, which is whatever. That's their prerogative. So they gave the game a bad review, but basically the review was, I didn't understand it. Then the publisher was like, look, we gave you like the game, we've sponsored you in the past, or whatever, like WTF. Because again, this whole thing between any YouTuber that does a review for a game is a wink, wink, nod, nod. We pay you money, you give us good review, because this is what they believe marketing is. And he didn't. So he's like, well, look, like if you take a sponsorship amount for like however many thousands, it was like $4,000 or $5,000, you could play it with us and we'll update a review. Now, I understand what the channel was trying to say, but that's not what they said. Not even trying to look at it in the best of light, like even reading through the emails, because the publisher then released all the emails. Like it's obvious what he was trying to say, but the publisher was not from the United States, so it's probably a language barrier issue as well. So it was a whole big thing. So then they all got leaked and whatever. And instead of the YouTuber just going like, hey, whoa, that email, I understand how it came across. That was not my intention. Like, my bad. Like now reading it through a new lens of like, hey, this is an outsider reading it. I get what this looks like, right? Like, I understand. They didn't do that. They doubled down and they said, no, this is standard practice. Like, even if it is standard practice, you don't say it out loud. So they didn't, they just doubled down on their argument. And then he did the worst thing you could possibly do. The worst thing you could possibly do is they hid behind their religion. And that was when it got ugly. Because at the time, this channel was converting from Christianity to Judaism, which if you want to convert, I don't care. Fine. But it became a, well, the only reason you're doing this is because you're attacking me because I'm Jewish. And it was like, okay, now, like, you're obviously like hiding behind to try to make people like feel bad. It ain't gonna work. So it was a whole big thing. It was a whole big thing. And they just kept doubling down on it. And then they were kept doing like these fake apology videos to garner more views to gain ad revenue. And yeah, it was just, I followed that whole thing because I was just like, this is like, I would love, I was tempted to email the guy and be like, look, I've done a lot of marketing in my time. I will help you if you want. I won't even charge you. I'll help you. But they just kept going so fast that was like, oh my God, you're not thinking this through. Like, you really need to think this through just like a little bit more. And they just didn't. So it got really ugly really fast. And that's it. So that's why I like doing my 5 rated things about games. If I can't find 5 things, then I guess I don't need to showcase it. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Love when the D20 stream gets shady. I don't like calling people out, but it is what it is. So I mean, it's just factual. What I said is not unfactual, and it's all out in public. Give me money, money now, lots of money, please. To JG Wentworth. There's a lot of money. As a Catholic, I would never hurt cats. Play some Switch golf with the wifey, dude. Misplay, have fun, dude. But yeah, it was like a whole thing, and again, I don't think his channel ever really recovered. The worst part was doing like the fake like I've learned something videos. Yeah. The views aren't bad. They're not great. But yeah, he does a lot of like life updates that do well. Because people like that. Huh. Anyway, sorry. I haven't watched any of their videos in a long time. I don't watch a lot of board game videos. think the individual was like either on their way or to Israel. Yes. Yeah. So Keith, that was in the middle of it all because that was in order to, I guess, convert to Judaism. I don't know Judaism very well. I mean, I know the Old Testament, but I don't know like the conversion process. You have to go and like do the Torah or the Menorah or whatever there, like do some reading in Hebrew, whatever. So yeah, he was like flying back and forth, and there was a time difference, and like you're not allowed to have electronics while you're doing it, but like he's still trying to do these videos and emails, and it's like, bro, just say you can't do it right this second. It's okay. It's okay to just hit pause on everything. And he didn't want to. He wanted to keep uploading videos, so it looked like he was ignoring things. Just hit pause on the machine and be like, I will have an update when I come back. There's life stuff going on. Like everyone will understand as long as you do the thing after the fact. Like if there was some crazy D20 controversy, as there always is, right? Maybe he can't say a name right, and I didn't address it, right? Like I mean, like some crazy controversy, and I didn't address it right away. And I kept like posting regular videos. People think I'm hiding, and you just stop posting. That's fine. It's fine. It's not gonna do crazy. I'm not surprised if he didn't really understand the game. He never comes across as that savvy with the rules, and usually other people around him tended to get it more. Yeah, and like the thing that made him famous was his videography, because he's a very good videographer. Like he 100% is. The problem is now Tim Chung, I think is how you say his last name. I apologize to Tim if I said it wrong. Tim is a much better videographer, so like you don't have that anymore. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Where are you going? Well, I'm gonna be going to Puerto Rico, so that's fun, but not really because I'm sick. Judaism, I still can't believe the Samaritans actually exist. I mean, there aren't a lot of them, but since when have you ever not said something right? I don't know. The internet's a crazy place, right? But yeah, he uses to pronounce the name and isn't sure if he got it right. That's the best. Do the Mormons call you a Gentile behind your back? I don't really talk to them. Actually, I used to talk to the Mormons all the time. We have a Mormon church, an LDS church, down the road a bit and to the right. So they always had their kids come and like try to like convert me to Mormonism. And it was fine, like, because it was good practice for the kids, like talk to strangers and whatever. And like I like let the kid do a spiel, and I'd be like, oh, thank you, but I'm a Methodist, like whatever. And then the kid would like go next door or whatever, and like the dad or mom and I would talk for a little bit, and I would just like talk to them. They were nice. Never had major issues. It was more fun when you go to like Utah. There's Mormons everywhere, and I can't get a beer over 4% alcohol. One of my best mates from high school was Mormon. Yeah. I have no issue with Mormons. It's the same way with Catholics for me. Just we all view Christianity a bit differently, which sure, whatever. I don't really care. Obviously, I'm a bad Christian, but meh. Do not care. My first like girlfriend was a Mormon. I had no idea, and she tried to explain it to me. I was so fascinated by it. Yeah, I had the first Mormon I really knew was in college. He was in the same group as me, and like I couldn't quite, like at the time I also wasn't a Christian, so I couldn't quite grasp it, like understand what they believed in and like why it was different. And I wanted to start like being that guy for a minute, and I was just like, I don't have time, so whatever. So there was a place one weekend, and I was dying for coffee, and he had to explain why there is no coffee in the house. But you had energy drinks, right? Like you were allowed certain energy drinks, depending on what the guy said, whatever his name was. But they changed it, right? So Mormons can drink certain energy drinks. Yes. They can now drink energy drinks, but they cannot do coffee or tea, but they cannot excessively drink energy drinks. So that's a thing. Why can't have Mormon soda? Soda they find after Romney. So not to trash religions or anything, but the one I will is Scientology, as I think all good Americans should. And I have any Scientologists in chat, feel free to make your argument against it. But but I had a coworker in the industry who their boss was a Scientologist, and they would tell me stories of like just what they had to do. And I met the person, and they were a very nice person, but like there were certain like weird trigger things. There's just like certain things that like you would just talk about naturally and just be like, okay, like that's a weird way to phrase that or a weird way to like approach that, but whatever. But yeah, they would tell me about like their working condition, and that got really bad because at some point they just had to buy a case of water with their company credit card, and it got declined, like a $4 charge. And they later found out like basically they were donating all their money to Scientology, like all the company's profits to Scientology, because like I don't fully understand exactly what they all believe in, but whatever it led to with whatever, it was supposed to help them more. And obviously, they didn't help pay for their employees. And then I think they lost their business, unfortunately, which is the sad part of it all. It was a small business, but still lost it. Who's the determines what is the excess? It's whoever's in charge of it, right? It's funny because in Australia through the 90s, Mountain Dew didn't have caffeine in it. It does now. When he went to Utah on his mission, he got in trouble because he went to buy a Mountain Dew in the US. That's hilarious, actually. I'm with you about Scientology. Don't give me like I watched so much stuff about it, and reading Scientology just blows my mind. Yeah. It's like funny too because people give me a hard time for being a Tom Cruise fan. I really like Tom Cruise as an actor, and I have no problem separating art from an artist, right? That's not a challenge for me, generally speaking. But still, people give me a hard time. Like, how can you, like, he's so deep in Scientology. I was like, yeah, but have you watched that dude jump out of an airplane? Because it's fascinating. My favorite energy drink might be Bang. The taste is usually pretty good. Isn't it like super high in caffeine? Like 250 milligrams? Caffeine content. 300. Jesus. I can't handle that. I also have heart palpitations. Just thinking about it, I have heart palpitations. Maybe that's why I like it so much. I'm addicted to Diet Dew. So much for Mormons for me. There you go. Yeah. You'll never fit in. They'll never let you. Tom Cruise is great in terms of blockbuster actor. Clearly respects cinema so much. Yeah, he does respect cinema. Always Tom Cruise movies, but I'll never forget jumping on the couch Oprah thing. Oh, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. The other thing, okay, so here's the weird thing I also respect Tom Cruise for. Like, two things. One, and they're simultaneously related. So when he did the most recent Mission Impossible movie, right? And obviously went a little overboard with the COVID stuff, but he wanted it to be done so the studio didn't get shut down. So I understood his perspective from it. Whatever. I think one of the best things about it was when they started doing a bunch of openings and they would go to these different cinemas and people were taking candid videos of him. Like, so he didn't see it. Like, it was obviously like somebody's pocket, whatever. And like every single time he was sitting there talking to like the regular workers, right? He didn't treat them any differently. He was like talking, like, cause like he genuinely loves movies, right? That's his, like, he loves movies. So he would start talking about the workers, about everything about movies. And if they ask him questions about it, whatever you want to know, like, I'll tell you all about it. And he was answering all their questions about movies and whatever. And like loved it. It was like refreshing to see that, like, again, he wasn't like just pandering to them because like there was a camera in his face and he had to, like, that's just who he was. And then you heard later recounts of it of just like, no, that's like who he is. Like, that's just like, he engages anyone that's willing to engage on like things that he likes and whatnot. And I gotta say, the other thing that was hilarious. Let me see if I can find the video of it. This. Good old Twitter always comes through. So somebody took this video of him eating popcorn. And they were explaining that, like, no, this is legit how Tom Cruise eats popcorn. That he takes it, shakes it in his hand, throws a piece, and like, they were like, even when the cameras were around, they were like, he was just doing this constantly. And like, this is how this man eats popcorn. And I just gotta say, that is the coolest way to eat popcorn. And I may or may not have practiced doing that in my free time because take some out, like, that's awesome. So as far as I'm concerned, the dude knows how to eat popcorn the right way too, which in my book, that's important. The Ben Stiller skit, act like Tom's stuntman, was hilarious. I've never seen it. I have to see it. But yeah, so anyway, makes poor religious decisions, but seems like generally speaking, a decent guy. for the most part, and loves cinema for what it is. So, pros and cons. A little crazy. I really like cinema. Though, to be fair, I think to be a Hollywood actor and actress, you have to be a little crazy. I think if you're not, it loses something. Right? I think the true like method actors and actresses like are a little bit of a psychopath, and I think you have to be. I really do. All right. I am going to start playing Hades, but we can keep talking and whatnot. Because I can already feel the pain starting to come back. The pain. I have to update my stream though before I get yelled at. Oops, that's not right at all. I heard there's a natural pain reliever called cocaine. It's probably better for you than what was the other thing doctors were giving you? Percocet? Probably better than that. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Is Novel sick also? Nah. She's doing great. Think about Daniel Day-Lewis. Steve will go full method every time in the movie, and then he'll retire and become like cobbler or something. Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis is just borderline psychopath, but his movies are fantastic. But no, Novels is doing fine. She's doing fine. I think mainly because my whole thing is just like a sinus infection. And I don't think that's... I don't really know how you get that, to be honest. Oh, shoot. Oh, there we go. I am going to put God mode on because I'm sick. And I don't feel like trying too hard. Medea. Is this what we want? No, that's not what I want. I saw somebody do...
Who dares to brandish the nocturnal arms?
Not Moros. I don't have it yet. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I need to get the other stuff ranked up. There's apparently a really good build now with the flames that you need more of. Drinks. So much further ahead. I've been grinding this game hard.
All right.
Okay. Let me think. I think the cat's fine. I still have to get one more. I don't know where this one is, so to figure that out. Yeah, whatever. We'll go
Just
up.
wait, Typhon. Olympus calls.
Whenever you should bravely...
I'll skip most of the story stuff, so none of that's spoiled. Yeah, it's fine.
Right.
But yeah, I've been playing a lot of this recently. Are you a man of peace? No. Well, it depends, but probably no.
Tula, go for it. And caught. You did it, Tula.
Also, like, I'll watch, like, people that are actually good at this game. And they're just, like, so much further ahead than I am. I was like, dang. But this strategy that I'm doing is, like, the best way to play this. Or, like, the easiest way to play it. Alright, so Fish, you have a cat. Watch out. Your specials hit I don't want it backsplash. Let me sprint. Ugh. So this is the one where like you throw the heads or whatever. Oh, I don't know if that's what I wanted to do. Oh shoot. Whatever. We'll figure it I might have messed it up, but that might have been a bad pull.
Let's have a look around.
Alright, I'm gonna go up here. But yeah, it takes to get the animals a little bit. Actually, this will work fine. But yeah, usually with this like head thing, you can throw the head and you hit Y or triangle, whatever it is, to get it back. But if you just like go up this way, you can do it together. And it's just so much stronger. So you're at 30% power and you take 30% less damage. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Is there anything else here?
The barrier's weakening. Shades, I release you.
Come on, cat.
Lord Ares is finally back. Nothing makes a war official like when he showed.
Alright, so rushing damage is around foes. Weekends, whenever you use 40, deal more damage when you have at least. Okay, that part. You got a pet? You gotta get a pet. I have a bunch of
I'm
pets.
finished here. Ah.
Did you finish Expedition 33? Oh, sure did. I didn't stop playing until I finished it. It's a top 5 game for me.
Where else? Disgusting.
Yeah, your birds. Okay. What we got over here? I still haven't finished Stellar Blade. That's what I'm really behind on.
You're back. The most outrageous bit of hearsay has been wafting lately on the winds about what ails the mountain of the gods. You've been heading that way.
I have
The
been.
hearsay can.
Alright, sorry, I'll skip this. After a foe joins the encounter, loses 50% of the armor. Okay. Yeah.
Pleased to oblige.
Thank you.
Right.
Oh, let's make friends.
Let me help you.
Friend me. Hey. Come on, cat.
Just a few pylons to go.
Let's see. Don't want that. Wait, where's Zeus? Isn't he up here? There he is. Yeah, it's fine. Beast, are you playing it?
Are you the satyr currently in charge? You chose the wrong side.
You chose poorly. I have to take damage. Nope. Oh, no, these are good. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Now.
Come on, cat. Two more pylons left. Latsy, thanks for the follow. Cast Inflict weak. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, let's do that. The other problem is I get like I start going like automatic mode playing this game, and I stop doing whatever's most efficient, and like I forget to do
Some
things.
bronze.
And that usually ends poorly. Alright. One pylon remaining, so we'll get here. Maybe we can get the hammer to drop down on people. Come on, cat.
Come on, cat.
Give it to me. Give me the hammer. When we take damage, your weapon deals more. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Take our 15 armor each round. Get here, stupid
Barrier's
birds.
down.
Let's go buy things we can't afford.
You witches like
Oh, I'm no novice with this.
Oh, duo. Romantic spark. Let's go.
Heard you were in town.
Yep,
I
that's
made
me.
those docks back there with my bare hands. You know some guys. They tell
Buffalo
me
still
every
losing?
skiff and trireme in the
Sure
drink.
am.
So what if you do?
Yeah, what
Excuse
do
me.
you know?
Come on, cat. Ah, shoot. No! No! Stop squeezing me to death. Come on, cat. Go back to work. Ow. Well, give us some cotton. Or whatever it is, sheep wool.
My keepsake isn't doing any good.
Yo, it's doing just fine. Okay, so we'll take more money for now. Don't need that. Well, yeah, that's fine. See if that leads us to anything good in the future.
Next.
But Keith, how much have you played? Are you still going down or are you going up yet?
Change of course.
I'll take money.
Droplets.
Oh shoot. Money, please.
Transfer now.
Come on, cat. Oh. Nah, I should have re-rolled that. That was silly. Oh, free room. Cool.
This is the hidden aisle I revealed.
Hey. See 20 shield? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Don't want Poseidon. Eh. cat.
All sailors as salty as that one.
Rushing, no, no.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I have nowhere enough. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, I don't have enough. Yeah, I'll take more
Let's
monies.
pick up the pace.
More monies always sounds good, right, chat?
The messenger.
This last guy, there he is.
Should work.
Okay, that's fine.
Sea swords.
Whoa. Buy more things.
End of the line.
This next boss always messes me up.
Olympus, I accept this message. One last
Alright.
stop.
Thought that was you.
Yeah,
Just about it.
No, they do not.
You know who really
skip the story so I don't spoil it for any of you.
getting warmer?
Ow, ow.
Nice try. How about this?
Come on, cat. Shoot. Oh, that was bad.
Here comes my favorite part. Fired up. Nice try.
Get him, cat. There we go.
All right, I'm going. Bye.
Much better.
Much better.
Delivery arrived. Onward.
Okay. All right, there's still one more after this, I think.
Try a different one.
So I'll save that for the end, hopefully. I just kind of need to level stuff
The
up, so.
amulet.
Covering life, increase your max limit. Take the random boon. Hope for the best. Oh, no one? Okay. Excuse me. Ooh, I am not doing a ton of damage now. I'm doing alright damage, but it's not a great amount. That's
Lord Uncle.
5? Yeah. Get off. Where's my cat? Give me a good one. Give me a good one. Gap, do you play this? Launch head faster. Okay.
Feels even sturdier.
Cat, get the fish.
No escape. Another filato.
Let's take bunnies. I haven't, but I play a good amount of Vampire Survivors. How's Brotato? I kept seeing it on Steam. Vampire Survivors I was so addicted to for a while. Such a fun game. Yeah, shoot.
Area clear.
And did Vampire Survivors come out with an expansion recently or something else? Let's do this one. Alright, CyberJays, take care, man.
Must be the mountain pass my
Map is square and it's waves and waves of harder enemies. Alright. Sound like the artwork, that's fair.
In the name of Hades. Very well.
Where is it? Use the fountain. Oh.
Not thirsty, but hey.
Let's try it again. You guys remember seeing the
You Dracons ought to choose wiser alliances.
like I said, the it on sale and whatnot. I was like, I should probably check it out at some point. Come on. No, my shield.
How is Kronos controlling those?
Attacks and specials deal more damage to armor. Yeah, sure.
In you go.
In you go. Oh yeah, that's alright.
Clear landing spot.
Sure.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Slay a foe. Travel each location costs less.
Vitality.
Ah, yes. Here goes my...
Oh, Mel, hey.
I think I need to give him a gift.
Hey, nice. More.
Two emerging from.
It's great artwork here.
You really are just part.
Look, I.
Well, if it's burning, babe.
Alright. Okay, so I need to get this for prophecy, so as long as I'm gonna get it.
Enjoy. Needs a refill. You just say the word.
Shamblers.
My cat. Stupid bird. God, I hate that bird. Come on.
There's my order.
Something for you.
More attack and blitz is good. What's this? Oh yeah, let's go. More store. Poseidon money. Sure, why not?
I'll take it.
Sprint. Sure, why not? Sure. Sure. I always struggle against this guy. Need all the help I can get.
Not at your fill. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
I am.
Alright, already took out my armor. Sweet. Jeez. Come on, get out of there. Alright. Middle, middle, top, middle, middle, top.
You saw it all.
Shoot. Alright, what do we got?
God, your memory
Middle,
too short.
top, bottom, middle, top, middle, top, bottom, middle, top. Go. Shoot. Get out. Oh. Okay, 8 life left.
But I'll always take a chance I may be wrong. I am surpassed. Never beaten.
Sad.
Did he know he'd lose?
No trace remains.
What? Yeah, game back. Okay, not bad. Now I have to get the lucky tooth.
Fish.
Oh. Yeah, fish
It's over.
first.
Looks like a pillar top.
Now we can get the tooth, because I'll probably need all the life I can get. Yeah. No.
What happened here?
Destruction.
To all our family, welcome. All right.
Get this. I don't think we got much of
The
that.
earth.
What do we got here?
Delivery.
Increase your max limit. Increase shield too. Why not?
Closer to the top.
All right, boss fight.
You've got
Ugh.
your father's looks. Go, Tula.
Ow. Come on, cat. Do more work. Stop sleeping. Ow. Ugh. Sorry, I realized that sound was kind of loud.
What a brute.
Okay. Yeah.
Typhon.
Oh, shoot. Alright, heal. Sweet. Okay, another one of these things. Easier.
Special delivery.
Okay. Let's do this one. I don't know if I fought this one before the eye of him. Ow. Ow. Okay, doing really poorly. Alright, one life gone. That stinks. Come on. Almost dead. There we go. Just brute force it, you know what I mean? Just go for the best.
This is all one being.
You do more damage while you have at least 80. The bonus is double. Let's do that.
Next floor.
See if we can heal up. Oh, I think we're at the end. Okay, sweet.
You've knocked Typhon around a bit, but he's still playing.
If I make him go away,
Oh, great. Come.
take care.
What do we got? 334. Okay, so heal up for sure. We can't. Wait, no. We can get both of those. Oh, no, we can get that. Okay. Oh wait, we have more gold over there.
In the name of Hades.
Rushing each encounter. Okay, that's fine. Get more shield. All right, final boss. Let's go. So I think we just brute force him and win. I don't even think I need to think about this too much. Come on, cat. we have so much shield in life. Come on. All right, halfway.
Monster shall not climb another stone.
Right on time.
End this now, Meninui.
Yes, Zeus.
Protect the palace, everyone.
Ah, ah. Shoot. Ah, shoot. Should be near dead. Come on, cat. It's fine. There's so much extra life. There we go. Luckily in God mode, it's just so much easier. And again, I'm sick, so that's why we're doing it this way. Can't think that hard.
Four.
Cool.
Into the purse.
Yeah.
To all my family on the mountain, let me pass. It's dawn.
It's beautiful. Oh, dawn. Whatever.
The king and queen.
Welcome back.
Grandmother.
Don't be shy. How my lord husband scoffed when first I brought forth that perhaps this
That's one I have to
lovely
watch.
rich niece of his, raised from infancy to vanquish time itself, could
Heredear, of course we reached agreement on that matter, else my good niece would not be here now. Though tell us, Meninui, what news of a lasting solution to our predicament? Typhon shows no interest in turning away.
We're getting closer to something. It's very likely that the means we use to rid ourselves of one of our great foes shall be the key to ridding ourselves of the other. Though
you hear that, Zeus? The greatest inconveniences we face may be resolved at once.
Sweet.
So like doing things efficiently.
We do.
You need but tell us what else must be done to facilitate this outcome, Meninui. Olympus stands at your disposal here.
Sweet.
please hold out as long as possible, for your blessings and support are invaluable. One way or another, I'll be back as soon as I can. Kronos may have reawakened Typhon, but that same power could unravel him.
God.
May it be thus. We'd ask you take your time, my dear, but there's no telling how much we can spare. Nevertheless, tread carefully, and we shall be awaiting your return. Come back soon.
Oh, Flower, it's truly you.
Ah, Demeter.
Forgive me,
Demeter.
we must maintain
Demeter.
decorum here, but I am very pleased to see you here before me, rather than within the dimness of a boon.
Yeah.
Lady Demeter, the honor is mine.
Demeter.
I know that everyone's preoccupied contending with the siege, and it couldn't have been easy for you to be here now.
Please call me grandmother, although perhaps not here. I was furious to have missed you when you visited before, and was not about to let that reoccur. But you cannot stay, can you?
I cannot.
Unfortunately not. With Typhon dealt with for the moment, I had best be getting back. I'm so grateful to have met you like this. Shall I see you again?
If the fates have any mercy in their
Great Auntie
hearts,
Hestia.
then yes.
You truly think we'll soon get blasted Typhon well out of our way for good? That'd be a welcome change.
If we can rid ourselves of Kronos, then we should be able to rid ourselves of the father of all monsters too. And I've not been training all my life for this only to fail now.
Yep.
Well, remind me never to get on your bad side, Sunshine. You ready to head home? Always good to see you, though I'd best get back to singing so that everyone stays calm.
Oh, Apollo.
Should help you get home.
We're getting closer, everyone. Please.
Yeah, I think I have to defeat him like 1 or 2 more times. I'm like, I'm done with this half, and then I can finish the other half. And then you're quote unquote done.
We're getting somewhere.
My little friend isn't here.
The fates were generous.
The prophecy of Typhon's return was your interpretation that the gods were going to prevail on.
Well, there was lightning, which I took to represent Zeus. The earth seemed to shake, recalling Poseidon.
Okay.
A red spear.
Oh, hey. They're
Throwing
saying
trash
you beat
everywhere.
Typhon single-handedly last night. One step closer to putting everything back to normal.
I did
Yep.
not beat Typhon single-handedly, but we
Oh,
managed
kind
to
of.
defeat him, yes. Though I don't...
I know you're trying to reassure me, but I can't help the way I feel. I ought to be...
Things are not okay.
Pick up all the trash.
Help yourself.
Picked up so much trash.
Eris.
Alright,
Interesting.
so then I've done, that's fine.
Yet stand.
Okay, did the thing
Entropy
there.
is the last reagent we require for the dissolution of time. But where am I supposed to find it?
Where are you supposed to create it is the correct
Ah.
question to be asking.
I believe so. Back to the surface then.
Alright, so that we defeat one. Yeah, we defeat that one more time, we get the thing, and then we'll hopefully get that. Okay. Cool. Crossroads. So.
If time cannot be stopped, then we shall see. If spill my blood I must,
So mote it be.
Tis done.
Pure potential.
Yeah, we have enough for that too. Might as well get that.
Gods and goddesses upon Olympus, fight. So mote it be.
Can we get other stuff? Oh, right, the ritual. Alright, cool. We need more moss though.
Come, spirits of the dead. I have a task for you.
So mote it be? Yeah. Oh, cool.
Thank you for your patience, everyone. Please enjoy.
Hey, look, they're all so happy now. Okay, we get more moon dust. That's cool. Cellar
Here you
fish. What are they doing over here?
This
Oh,
night
look.
is ours.
They're all so happy. Yay. Can we get more stuff?
Hail, spirit mixer.
It's not yet, but interesting. Okay. Huh.
Well,
Why don't I ever see you on the surface, Nem? Surely we have foes deserving your attention there.
Death to Kronos is the only task.
Okay,
Don't get
Nemesis.
caught up in the details like you. Each night you spend up in the mountains,
You don't see how Typhon's reemergence
really?
Success.
Watch me.
So there you were, alone atop the rain-soaked
Oh,
mountain.
Odysseus.
When out of the dark came a roar so deafening it shook Olympus to its roots. And with
We fought. I prevailed. Oh, blast. I was supposed to weave a yarn. He kept trying to crush me with his chin, but I evaded and clambered to the top of his head, where I drove the sister blades limb and Oros into his brain.
oh, quite
Not bad.
gruesome at the end there, I like it. My only criticism, if I may, is that all too many tales involving huge monstrosities resolve that way.
Swallow you whole.
To swallow you whole.
I was just getting to that part. May I?
Alright. Got some more plants. Alright, we can take all of these. Alright, cool.
What have we there?
Nothing up here yet. The other thing I have to get too, because I haven't gotten the full hand yet, so I need more darkness and more shadow. Forgot I get darkness, but we'll do that. And that's all good.
I'm penning all these shades that know.
Commander, the thing is, I confronted Typhon himself just like.
All right, cool.
So you knew
Cool.
of Typhon's return?
Cool.
Everything's in order?
Yeah. All right, cool, chat. All right. We're going to get out of here. My pain medication's starting to wear off, and now it's starting to hurt a lot. So anyway, appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for hanging out. I will not be here Wednesday or Friday because I'll be away traveling. But then next week, hopefully, if there's no medical emergency with my mouth, which hopefully there's not, we'll be back to like our normal stream schedule, and we'll do like board games and stuff and whatever. But appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for the subs and all that stuff. Means a lot. And everyone have a great week. Join Discord if you have not yet. And I will see you all next week. All right. Take care, everyone.